Are you tired of those sneaky pagos swiping all your hard-earned loot? Terrified of being yanked off your flyer by a microraptor and left defenseless against the biggest threats of Ark? Worry no more. There is a cuddly companion that can provide you protection from all of that and more, keeping you safe from those dangers right from your shoulder. Hey everyone, I'm Willow, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are continuing on our Spotlight series where we discuss the taming process, the advantages and the disadvantages, and my honest opinion on whether each creature deserves a spot in your Ark life. Today we are looking at a surprisingly helpful companion that could be your tiny guardian angel. In this episode, we're diving into the world of the cat, a seemingly simple tame that offers a unique pest control ability, keeping those small thieves at bay and potentially preventing you from deadly dismounts, offering a surprising layer of protection as you navigate the Ark. Let's explore how to befriend one of these multi-life felines and see if their utility, beyond just being adorable, makes them an essential shoulder pet. Alright, first things first, we need to get our hands on the cat's preferred taming food. While some sources online mention wyvern milk, that can be a little bit tricky to obtain. The most readily accessible option for me is raw prime fish meat. There are a few ways to get this, including scraping elite zichthys in the ocean, but since we're not near the ocean right now, we are going to use a more convenient approach right here in the base. This little pond by my base is home to saber-toothed salmon, and harvesting those with a sickle is a reliable way to get prime fish meat. Now that we've got the bait, let's go find ourselves a cat. Well, now that we have everything, let's start searching. I think I just seen a cat over here. As you can see, they can be quite difficult to spot in this tall grass. This one has a green stance over its head, which is exactly what I'm looking for. That means that it is passive and it is willing to be tamed with food. And just like that, it disappeared. These guys are masters of camouflage in this environment. And press E to feed. That's a good first bite. Almost halfway there already. Now, while we wait for it to get hungry again, you can see we're not exactly in the safest neighborhood. That Therizinosaurus in the background is making me a little bit nervous, so we'll keep an eye on our tame and our surroundings. Patience is key with passive tames, and observation. Keep a close watch. This tame makes me want to brag about my own cuddly cat. Here is my cat. Her name is Splat, and oh, I love her. Just being patient here, and definitely keeping an eye on that Therizino, or anything else lurking about. I'm really thinking that it's going to be nice having around a shoulder pet that can scare off the annoying guys in Ark again. It's gonna be a lot harder to knock me off my mount now, and also to steal all my loot. I'm pretty excited to discuss some of the other things that these guys can do also, like the whole 9 lives thing. I mean, that's pretty unique. I approve. And that's the last one. We have tamed ourselves a cat. Of course, this little one deserves a special name. I would like to call her Splat, like my cat. Alright, now that we have a cat, let's dive into the real advantages of having one of these guys by your side. First up, and perhaps most importantly for early to mid-game players, is their incredible pest control ability. As you can see in the background here, having a cat on your shoulder will cause them to react aggressively towards those smaller, incredibly annoying creatures like the pagomastics, and the jerkbirds. They'll growl, maybe that's a hiss, but either way, they'll scare them off, giving you a much needed peace. Now, you might have also noticed in the background, while the pest control ability is fantastic, it might not be perfect. There seems to be a short cooldown period, and the pagomastics, or whatever you're being challenged by in the moment, might still be able to get a lucky shot in while the cat is recharging. So, it is a great deterrent, but not a foolproof solution. Another fantastic benefit is their 9 lives ability. If, heaven forbid, your cat falls in battle, you can loot their body for their death essence. Just consume the death essence and you can resurrect your cat companion up to 9 times. That is some serious resilience. And then there are the furballs. Occasionally, when you pet your cat, they'll cough up a little furball. And while it might seem gross, these can actually be collected, and over time, they will turn into some pelts. It's not the most efficient way to farm pelt, but it's a little bit of a bonus. For those of us who tend to get a little over encumbered, having a cat on your shoulder or any shoulder pet offers a weight reduction of 50% on items in their inventory. This is situational, but it can be beneficial. And finally, let's not forget the undeniable cute appearances. I don't know if this is truly a pro or not, but I am going to count it anyway because these little guys are just cute. You can put hats on them. You can toss them at enemies for a surprisingly aggressive attack, and they have a variety of charming animations when you interact with them, like eating, using their litter box, stretching, hissing, and they even follow laser attachments on your weapons. Cats will also salute bigger cats. They really add a touch of personality to your base. Of course, no creature is perfect, so let's take a look at some of the potential drawbacks of having a cat. Firstly, their utility, in my opinion, is mostly limited in PvP. While the pest control is nice, it's unlikely to be a significant advantage against other players. Secondly, they are currently a little bit buggy, I think. Everything I found online indicates that if you are playing on a server, you cannot tame the aggressive and alert stance cats. I don't know this to be 100% accurate though, so if you do, let me know that in the comments. And lastly, while incredibly useful in the early to mid game for dealing with those smaller annoyances like the Pago, their utility is mostly limited to that area of the game. It is less useful for experienced in-game players who've already established a more robust defense against smaller creatures. All right, survivors, we have taken a deep dive into the world of the cat in Ark, exploring its taming process and weighing the pros and cons. So the biggest question is it worth adding one of these companions to your tribe? And, in my opinion, absolutely. For early to mid-game players, the pest control ability alone makes them a fantastic addition. Finally, having a reliable way to scare off those annoying Aethornis and thieving pagomastics is a huge quality of life improvement. Think of all the narcotics you will save. And let's not forget the incredible 9 lives ability. For someone like me who might have unfortunate encounters in Ark, the thought of not permanently losing my favorite shoulder pet every single time that I die is a massive relief. That feature alone makes them worthwhile in my book. As for the cons, the limited use in PvP doesn't affect my gameplay at all, so that's not a concern for me. The potential bug with taming aggressive cats on servers is something to be aware of, but it seems single player survivors might still have more options there. Overall, the sheer adorableness of having a cat by your side makes them a definite yes from me. So go out there, find yourself a feline friend, and enjoy the extra layer of protection and companionship that they will bring to your Ark adventures. So that's the cat in Ark. They are a surprisingly helpful and definitely adorable companion. What do you think? Have you tamed one yet? Share your experiences or any funny cat moments in the comments below. If you enjoyed this creature spotlight and you want to see more creature spotlights like this one, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps support the channel. And there are plenty more fascinating creatures in the Ark to explore. If you took time out of your day today to come and watch me play some Ark, then you are awesome, and I hope to see you in the next one.